Hey, how you doing? I'm Eric Thomas, Pitmaster Grill Master of the Rolling Grill. Today what we're cooking for you guys is we've got some 12-ounce bone-in ribeye steaks. Beautiful striations of fat, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a reverse sear over some western oak and hickory on these steaks, and then we're gonna finish them off on a high fire. But before we begin all that, let's go ahead and get these steaks ready to cook. We have some stone ground mustard with a touch of jalapeno mustard in there, and we're gonna basically smear some mustard on all of these steaks on both sides. Try to get it on every inch of this meat. All right, that's the first side. What we have here is my signature beef rub. It's got a little bit of cumin, some celery seeds, and a few other things in there. It's got great flavor. It's got a lot of good savoriness to it. We're gonna follow it up with some salt, and as always, beef and pepper, hand in hand. You gotta finish it off with some pepper. We're gonna flip our steaks over. We're gonna do the same treatment on this side. We're gonna let that sit here. And to me personally, I like to let my rub sit on my steaks for maybe about a minute or two. You wanna kind of create a crust. We're working on a crust right now. And while these steaks are resting, we're gonna get this grill prepped up and ready to go so that we can start reverse searing. All right, what we're cooking these steaks on today is an offset smoker. We've got our cook chamber right here, and we've got our firebox right here. In this firebox, we've got a mixture of western oak and western hickory mini logs. We're just gonna let them sit in here and smolder, because right now what we're getting ready to do is we're getting ready to reverse sear our steaks. So we're putting our steaks in the furthest part of the grill, the coolest part of the grill, basically. On this grill, the firebox is on the right-hand side, so we wanna put them all the way to the left. We don't wanna cook them right now. We're just really trying to reinforce that smoke flavor. And we'll close up shop. We'll let them go. We're running about 200 to 250 degrees right now, which is a good temperature to smoke. We'll come back in about 20, 25 minutes to check them, and we should be good to go. All right, to go along with our steaks, we're gonna make a horseradish aioli. Aioli is basically just a fancy French word of saying a garlic mayonnaise. To start off, we're gonna start with a good mayo. We're gonna add some horseradish. This is prepared horseradish. We're gonna add that. If you like a little extra oomph, then add a lot of it. I'm gonna start with just maybe about a tablespoon. We're gonna mix those in there. What I like to do is I've got some pressed garlic here. I'm gonna take a nice mound, maybe about a tablespoon and a half, add some salt to it. And I'm just gonna press it out. I'm gonna let the salt work as an abrasive to crush the garlic. So I wanna create kind of like a paste. And then we'll get to adding it to the mayo. Now, we're gonna finish it off with a little bit of pepper. Last but not least, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of fresh lemon. Definitely wanna hold your hand over it, and nobody likes seeds. I'm gonna go with a lot. I like a lot of lemon in my aioli. Stir it up. I've got to taste it. See what it needs. Money. We're good to go. All right, our steaks have been in about 25 minutes. Let's go ahead and pull these steaks out and start searing them off. This offset firebox comes with a grill grate already. It's already piping hot. It's good to go. What I'm gonna do though, just to make sure that my steaks don't stick, is I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna spray it down because I want to make sure that I get beautiful grill marks on my steaks and that they don't stick at all. Grab your steaks. Woo, it's hot. We're gonna go 2 at a time. All right, let's go ahead and take them off. They're ready to go. Beautiful. Got some great caramelization on there. We're just gonna sit here and let those rest. We're gonna take one of them. We're gonna go ahead and plate up over here. Let's take this one. This is the big boy. We've got our horseradish aioli right here. Take it, make it pretty. We'll go ahead and cut. Let's see how it tastes. When you cook food, you gotta taste it. Money. Absolutely money.